like, how come you haven't taken a day off to watch Spider-Man? It's the problem right here, dude. What are you doing?
I'm working, dick. Last time I checked, my last name's greatest first name ever, so I'm just saying, wait.
Fuck.
That was...
Yeah, podcast and stuff, son.
Yeah, man, fucking crazy day for Marvel, man.
Yeah, we finally got DJ Pulp on this podcast. You are like the first person. Oh, is that your new intro?
I was hoping for it, like some type of scratching effect.
You are the first person. I'm not even kidding. That's not from the Bronx on any of my podcasts. Like, even though I live here, I've only had New York people. Even the people I talk to from California, and there's like 2 right now, also from the Bronx. This has been a very highly prejudiced podcast. So like,
I can feel it, man. It's very East Coast centric over here.
Yeah.
No love for the South. No love.
Nah, son. I heard the 2 Chainz interview today on Hot 97, and I was like, all right, just for him, I'll do it. So.
Oh shit, man.
But yeah, no. You sent me the streamable Infinity War trailer. That shit is ridiculous.
Shit, I woke up because my brothers, we have a group chat, and they sent me a message like, check it out. I was like, nah, it's bullshit. And then I pulled it up. I was like, holy shit, this is a recording from Comic-Con. This is the real deal.
Oh, wait,
so
was that from Comic-Con? I was in D23?
No, this is San Diego.
Did they show it?
The guy who originally released it got fucking banned from Instagram. I'm not even shitting you. This one single guy posted a shitty ass version of it.
Yeah.
And as soon as Disney found him, they banned him from Instagram. They completely took his profile out.
I mean, can they do that? You do work for them, so I guess I can just ask you. Is that really a thing?
It really depends if they want to file charges on him or whatnot. I think he either got taken off or he deleted his Instagram completely.
What
in case to faces any charges or anything, because I think there's really some serious legal matters, quote unquote, for sharing that type of content.
I just assumed it was D23 because I didn't hear it at all. Marvel Hall H.
No, yeah, it was San Diego.
Yeah, I guess
that's the only way they were able to release it, and it was.
What do you expect, dude? Like, this isn't a Chris Rock concert. Like, Chris Rock, he had this special, like, I guess he made it. It's where you put your phone in these pads.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like, and you can't open the pad until you pass the gate to use your phone again. So it's like, what was the deal? Did they tell everybody, like, you're not allowed to post this? Like, what do you expect to happen? like this was.
Well, the thing is with D23, they have straight infrared sensors and shit that catches any type of illegal activity. Yeah. Like if you're wearing Google glasses or some shit, it takes it off. Like it catches the sensors and whatnot, and you have to immediately remove the content.
Yeah, see, no, they didn't. This has to be from D23 because I'm trying to read this and I don't think it was shown there, dude. Because
it's not from D23. It got released the fucking morning after Marvel had their.
But I didn't read that. I didn't read about it nowhere on like I didn't read descriptions again like people were talking about. You know, all I heard was other crap. I
don't see it. Because there's a lot of shit that was in the trailer that didn't kind of match up to the description, though. And that's the thing.
Description
like, they did not talk about Guardians.
Doing stuff, right? Yeah, they did. Guardians of the Galaxy? Or someone else you talking about?
No, they didn't really talk specifically about Guardians, like the way they did. Not the way it was in the trailer when they showed him at the beginning.
Well, I never read the description you linked me, but if you type up something description, 800 different websites had 800 different descriptions. So I guess in my head, like, yeah, no, that was pretty much the same thing. Like, it had the spider sense thing people were talking about.
Well, I know it was the same footage, but I think it was edited just a bit. Because I know like I said, the beginning with Guardians beating Thor, I don't believe that was in the other clip. But most of it was in there anyway. I mean, everything was the straight same exact footage. I mean, fucking Spidey gets goosebumps, and I'm getting goosebumps over here. I was like, holy Christ. It was... I can't believe they were able to get away with all of that. I mean, to have that epic of a trailer, I mean, like, I can't believe this is happening in our day and age.
Okay, yeah,
Finally.
they did show it yesterday. It was the final thing.
Told you.
But it's just like no one's talking about it, I guess. Because, yeah, like, if no one had any... But, so what do you... Like, I don't understand why they have the right to ban, like, public cell phone footage. Like, because... What do you expect's going to happen? like,
I mean, the same thing happened last year when Suicide Squad got released.
that's what I'm saying. What do you expect is going to happen?
I mean, no, I mean, not even that. I mean, there was footage. I can't remember. I think it was Age of Ultron, too. That got leaked as well. But there's some footage that was only released at Comic-Cons that were never posted online.
X-Men,
but unfortunately, they can't.
One?
Yeah, that one too.
I think Deadpool had some stuff, and then they released it later on.
The thing is with D23, look how that never got released.
Yeah.
Compared to San Diego. San Diego is so much more of a huge spectacle.
Exactly. That shit.
Where the security isn't as enforced.
Too, like as D23 might.
Maybe, I guess. I don't know. But San Diego, like, any good press is bad press. You have millions of people looking at this leaked, shitty footage of your content and loving it. Nobody is having an issue with it whatsoever. So, I mean, any press is good press. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter in the end. I think that's why they're kind of like a little bit like, it's going to happen, things are going to happen. And they're going to release it. I saw something interesting I read online where a good reason why they didn't want to, why they're cracking down on leaks and whatnot is because they didn't want to overshadow the Thor trailer, because the Thor trailer is fucking sick as fuck.
Why would you show anything? That's your fault.
I know, it's true. I mean, you're going to have to show something. I mean, it's San Diego Comic-Con is the biggest promotional tool for movies nowadays. I mean, hands down for blockbusters, it is San Diego Comic-Con, so they have to put something together. I mean, every TV show was releasing shit. Westworld is it coming out to next year?
Oh, they had something? I didn't even notice because I was doing comic stuff yesterday.
They barely started fucking shooting 2 weeks ago, and they had a small clip from the season, or a small, like, a compilation of scenes, which was just like montages of characters, but brand new scenes.
Are you looking
like
forward
they literally
to that?
just was that?
Are you looking forward to that?
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that show. That's gonna be amazing again.
I don't know,
but I mean, like, it's crazy how they just started filming, and they're like, we need to get something for San Diego Comic-Con regardless. Like, we don't have no panels or whatever. We need to get something for that. And they fucking shot it specifically for Comic-Con. And the show doesn't come out till, like, summer of next year. But, yeah, I mean, Stranger Things and Infinity Wars stole it. I mean, there's nothing better than those two trailers. And as soon as tomorrow hits, once they drop that Infinity Wars trailer, I think tomorrow, Tuesday.
Where did you get that info from?
Just President. Same thing happened with Suicide Squad.
So this
Same thing happened with
DJ Pulp exclusive. You don't even got citations.
I don't have anything in writing, but a good source within me says it's going to happen today or tomorrow, technically, or Tuesday. I mean, it happened the past 2 years with Age of Ultron, fucking Suicide Squad. The footage got leaked, and they eventually released it. I mean, if there was no leak, they've held it for a bit more, But knowing it's out there, the full trailer is out there, then there's no way you can take it down now. So they're gonna want their content in full HD quality out there. And it'll happen this week. I mean, everybody knows Thor is gonna live. Everybody knows Black Panther is gonna live. Like nobody's.
I don't know. Mark Ruffalo says everybody does.
No, I mean in their specific movies.
Oh yeah. No, I know that, but I just mean like just Mark Ruffalo. As far as I'm concerned, Marvel Universe is over in that movie. So right, everybody does. So
everybody does. They were able to balance all the characters so well in the trailer, where it didn't feel like this is Iron Man's movie, this is Captain America's movie, this is Guardian's movie. Like, no, it feels like a joint piece.
Yeah. And
I feel like that is going to show that these characters don't need one specific guy to lead them. Anybody's expendable. That's going to happen. I see Iron Man absolutely, Tony Stark is going to die.
What we talking about here? We're talking about death and then everybody comes back to life? Or are you talking about like at the end of it all? No,
I think that's it. I mean, I think the only people that are going to remain
we can't afford $50 million a picture. Is that what you telling me? It's too much.
No, because they're going to have to introduce Adam Warlock in the next one. They have to fully introduce Ant-Man and Wasp Woman. Since they're going to be in it, they're absolutely going to be in the next one. I have to introduce fucking Captain Marvel. And even the Captain Marvel fucking information was crazy too.
It was good and bad. Disappointed that it's a past movie. I'm kind of not, but you know what? Like all the origin stories, kind of. I don't want to say those movies suck. When they happen right now, like Ant-Man and Strange, but they just kind of like. You know, they're kind of like quick foundation movies so that they can hop in and play with everyone else so far. Like, because Strange is cool and Ant-Man was fun too, but it just felt like they needed like a solo piece so that they can appear in other movies, you know?
Yeah.
So this one, I was always bothered by that. Like, Infinity War comes out May 4th. And then I'm like, well, what happens with these two movies? Let's assume Thanos murders everybody in the fake way, you know, before they all come back to life. So what's going to happen with Ant-Man and the Wasp? Are they chilling? I think they're in the Bay, according to that last movie, right? They're in like San Francisco area or West Coast, right, Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Are they just like, fuck the East Coast? Is it like we're just going to chill here and like not help them? Like what's going on with that movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp? Like
I agree. I that's because those movies are coming after Infinity Wars. Absolutely.
Well, Captain Marvel makes sense with the whole '90s thing now. I mean,
yeah,
for better or worse. But
Ant-Man is in Infinity Wars. Like Paul Rudd was fucking on like shooting for that movie, so he's gonna be in it somewhere. But I mean, like if that
told me something that I don't think they have the balls to do, but. Especially with this title here, Ant-Man and the Wasp. But my friend was like, well, in the comic books, the story would transcend other people's comics, you know? You might have to read, like, Spider-Man 56 to continue this story, you know? like, and then it might hop on to Black Panther 8, you know, et cetera, when they were doing universe stories, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be cool if they did that here, but I'm like, yo, they're not gonna do that. 2-hour movie called Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Thanos and other people were in it and shit. So what's gonna happen with this movie?
Like I said, I'm a little wary about it, at least, especially with Ant-Man and how that's gonna fit and everything.
I feel like I know more about Captain Marvel right now than I do about Ant-Man, and I know they presented some stuff yesterday with Ant-Man, like. Costumes, Michelle Pfeiffer, but I don't know if they mentioned story like they did with Marvel taking place in the 90s.
But the great thing I read, though, especially with Marvel, is that this Skrulls are going to be the villains.
That confused me, too.
But it makes sense if they go into Phase 4 as the Secret Wars.
Is that what you think? Wait, okay, so what's... Alright, we going a lot. We going in deep. So first off, I was just I was just confused about Skrulls because I was like, why do they have the rights to the Skrulls? Like, I just assumed that was some Fantastic Four shit. Sony owns that, or Fox owns that shit. I'm like, what happened? Like, why do they own these guys? And then I was even more interested, like, well, if you own the Skrulls, can you do Super Skrull and have him use all the Fantastic Four's powers without the Fantastic Four ever showing up?
I mean, I know when they originally like Marvel like broke up and like, hey, we're gonna give you these rights and this right, like everybody was fucking thrown around. Fantastic Four was here, Galactus was here, Silver Surfer was here, and so on and so on. So, like, they had like a whole, what is it, like a whole board of like all these characters. Like, here, Fox, you take that. Marvel Comics, you take that. This and that.
I'm
like,
just confused. Like, how Fox has Ego, random ass motherfucking character, but they don't have the Skrulls. That's just.
What do you mean Fox has Ego? I thought Ego was in Guardians.
Yeah, but he was a trade. He was. They don't. So like, I don't know if it. I think it was a one-time trade. I don't know if. But I don't know. I don't know it like that. But Marvel got to use Ego if they in Deadpool they got to change Negasonic's story a little bit or her powers or something. And in order to do that, they were like, "Whoa, we want Ego." So, and obviously Guardians kind of won that one. But I mean, like
well, the thing that sucks is that all this was realized before the fucking universe came about.
Oh, for sure.
So everyone's like, "Oh, we're gonna get this. We'll figure it out." And I'm like, "Holy shit, we were like 7 movies deep into this. Like, like we only have these guys to play with. Let's figure it out."
No, Marvel still has. They still have 10 billion people, and they prove with Guardians you can make anyone famous now. But so they don't need those other big boys. That's why I was like, you don't need Spider-Man. Go let Sony kill him. But but. I feel like you was about to go deeper on the Skrulls, though.
Because the Skrulls' whole thing about is infiltrating the Avengers, pretty much. So I can imagine that being the phase into Phase 4 and infiltrating the fucking the Avengers, and especially like, why are you gonna throw that type of villain into the movie without some type of major underlining theory? It's like throwing Thanos in the beginning of Avengers. So it's like, this is going to go somewhere. You're not going to throw this type of big villain with a huge story arc like fucking Secret Wars, especially with no idea of how you're going to do the big bad villain. Because once Thanos is done, what are you going to do next? What's next? But like, it's kind of a little nerve-wracking because like, you don't want to seem like too much like Hydra, where Hydra is infiltrating Shield and whatnot, so it's like, people are gonna get confused, get annoyed by it. But I feel that's the Phase 4 major big bad is gonna be the Skrulls, or at least I hope.
What is Phase 4 again? When does that start?
It's already started. I think Infinity Wars is the start of Phase 4, if I'm correct.
I mean, you said you think Skrull is gonna be major big bad, but we really haven't had major big bads. I mean, I know you mentioned Hydra, but that was like really for Captain America-ish movies, right? They weren't really showing up in Avengers and all this other shit,
I mean, I'm just going by laws of probability, and most importantly, who else is gonna take that crown?
Well, no, I just mean like movie-wise. We haven't had like any big bad, like, cause even Thanos, who is the big bad, he's not doing anything. He's been sitting in this chair, like he hasn't done anything in any of these movies. Like, my friend was hoping like maybe in Thor, and like he might do something, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, so far he does nothing, and I expect him to do nothing until his movie comes out. Like just based on this precedent they established of him never doing anything. So.
Well, I mean, ain't that the beginning of the trailer kind of signifies that?
What?
Once
that
the Guardians... Well, once the Guardians go in, and I assume is Asgard, that's completely fucked up, that Thanos came by and destroyed the entire fucking planet?
Well, Thor's movie looks like it's gonna be fucked up just based on Helena stuff. So what are they gonna do? She's gonna fuck it up, and then it's not fucked up again, like, and then they fuck it up again with Thanos.
I think possibly with Thanos' help. I mean, I just don't see that movie having some type of happy ending.
What?
I
Thanos?
mean,
I'm Thor.
that and Black Panther are not going to have happy endings. They're going to end pretty devastating, all leading up to Infinity War. So it's like, what's going to happen? Like, oh, we're just going to go home. You know, what is it? Bruce and Thor are going to go back to fucking Earth and blah, blah, blah. Like, no. Something chaotic is going to happen at the end. And I think Thanos is going to be a major reason behind it. And they said, too, with Black Panther is going to be the move.
Hulk up there now. Think about it. I guess they'll probably tell us, but like, why is Hulk in Planet Hulk around? Because there's no reason for him. They haven't really. He's not big enough in these movies for people to get together and ban him and ship him out. You know, so it's like, why is he there?
Yeah, I'm a little confused by that because like last time in Age of Ultron, they were just like flying away. I was like, he's gonna go to some beach or something. How did he get from here to aeons away to fucking Asgard and Planet Earth?
He Matt Damon this shit. He signs the fuck out of a car and he just like
peace out, guys. I'm out.
That damn no what yo. So one thing I noticed in the Thor trailer, Helena called herself Goddess of Death. Do you think, for the purposes of the movie, that she could be the physical manifestation of death for Thanos?
It's feeling like it. And I feel like Loki is going to take over what's-his-name's position. In Infinity Wars, I forgot his fucking name.
Man,
but I think so, yeah.
That would make sense. Which would suck. I heard Magus might be in it, though. But that would suck. Just because, dude, I'm tired of Loki always fucking around in these movies. He's
gonna do something to give the Tesseract to fucking Thanos. There's
it looked
absolutely
like he
no
was
question.
doing that. Yeah, it looked like he was doing that.
But then it doesn't make sense because, like, wasn't he the good guy? The Thor trailer kind of proves he's helping the good guys. So I'm assuming he gets
does
control.
That in Thor too, as well. Like, it just seems like he's down. I think he's just one of those bad guys that he needs to be the one. And,
yeah.
And if things go too bad in another way, he's like, yo, this is bullshit. I'm trying to be the guy, you know? I'm trying to be the HNIC. Like, why are we giving it to other people? I'm down to help for now. You know?
I mean, that's another character that's going to die. I'm already picturing that he's going to feel so much guilt for doing this and creating this that he's going to sacrifice himself and it's not going to matter and he's going to die anyway and Thor's going to see it. I mean, like, again, there's no point of having all these characters moving forward at all besides fan service. I mean, you don't need Loki after this. There's just no reason whatsoever.
Do you think... I'm not talking about the end of everything like you keep talking about. I'm assuming that we're gonna have everybody dies and everybody comes back to life. Do you even think that happens? Like, I'm not talking about the finality of the movies. I'm talking about, like, in the middle of the movie, everybody should be dead. Everybody comes back. Do you expect that to happen or no?
No.
So
mainly because it's gonna be kind of a Walking Dead thing, where you're gonna play with people's hearts and people are gonna be pissed.
But then, like, what's the point of having these gems if you're not gonna play with the idea of everybody dying and bringing them back?
No, I see it. No, I'm trying to explain that I think certain characters are gonna stay dead and not come back at least.
Was this Dragon Ball? Like, I only got 7 wishes. I can only bring 7 people.
No. I mean, well, first off, he doesn't have all the Infinity Gems. In the trailer, it shows that he only has 2.
Yeah.
And motherfucker's able to throw planets with 2 fucking gems. So I can't imagine what's
Thanos
happening
is
next one.
powerful without them too, man. He got some tech, you know.
Yeah. So. But I mean, it may happen to fulfill Tony's premonition where he saw everybody dead.
Yeah.
I mean, that is gonna be something that's gonna happen where he's wherever he's at. I don't even know what planet they're at fighting Thanos, which is the shit. That's amazing.
Why are they not on Earth?
Well, I think the children of Thanos are going to be fighting the war on Earth at least, and Mantis and Iron Man, Spider-Man, Guardians, all of them are going to be going to another planet to fight Thanos himself. Because, like, what the hell is Captain America going to do against Thanos? This is not the comics, okay?
Yeah, I was going to say, in the comics, yo, Captain America and Daredevil, they ready. They ready. They ready.
Oh, man, I love that sequence when he's just, like, going at him. It's like, we never give up. Like, it doesn't matter if you kill us.
Yo, this trash talking. I gave it to my friend. He's a military guy. He loves Captain America, so he loves all that patriotic stuff. This trash talking of Captain America, just looking Thanos in the eyes, like, what, son? I'm still standing. You know?
Yes.
Like, I dare you to pull, son. You know, like Captain America don't understand. You know, he don't know that he's human. He don't care. He don't care.
I think that's gonna be replaced with Iron Man just to be more realistic.
Oh,
because like it's just like because he gets a suit, man. Come on. Yeah. Unless you know, Panther gives freaking America a fucking suit of vibranium with a face of vibranium, it's not gonna happen. He's gonna stand no chance.
I saw the Black Panther panel, and one of those ladies was the tech officer of Wakanda. So you never know; she might suit up everybody.
I mean, I definitely think he's gonna get some type of suit. I definitely think Bucky's gonna get like a vibranium arm again and stuff.
Full Metal Alchemist, let's go.
They're gonna go all out. I mean, you saw the Outrunners in the trailer, right?
Who are the Outrunners? Yeah, I was trying to look them up. I couldn't.
They're a part in. I want to say.
I type Outrunners Marvel, and I got the damn game. So like for Sega Genesis. So like, what is the Outrunners? Like, what am I not typing that they won't come up?
They're pretty much like just creatures of Thanos, if I'm correct. Like they're in the trailer fighting against Captain America.
How come I type Outrunners Thanos, I get nothing? What is this, dude? Like,
I don't know why not. Like
did Marvel figure out something that they can't with cell phones? They figured out with Google.
Pretty much, yeah. We can ban it off of Google.
Yeah.
Do those keywords in there. But they're in there. They're in Wakanda, I think, fighting against Bucky and all of them.
Yo, Black Panther, the only man rolling deep, yo. He had like 20 people I ain't never seen in my life. I don't know any of those people, but he was standing with people, yo. He had an army. It looked like Mobb Deep's second album cover, yo.
Man, the trailer didn't even have Captain America, Captain Marvel. It didn't even have Ant-Man. It didn't even have Peter Dinklage's character.
Who's that?
What is it called?
Peter
the dwarf.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even have him. It didn't even have. What am I forgetting? Warlock's not even in it so far. I mean, it's still missing a lot of people.
I mean, I know you keep mentioning Warlock and, you know, Deception and stuff, but I remember when they show his cocoon in Guardians 2, and, you know, some stuff might be said for Deception, like I just said, but they almost made it seem like, yeah, nah, he's not going to make it to Infinity War. But it could be just bullshit, you know? So...
No, he's going to be in it. I mean, they already confirmed him.
All right. But I know James Gunn was like, some future shit, dog. Chill. You know?
James Gunn was also like, I don't think Guardians are going to be in Marvel movies. And then what happened? So I was like, yeah, whatever, man. It's like when Kevin Feige and all them, like, no, we're gonna take them. Okay, man. We gave you your little movie. We're going to take back our characters for this epic masterpiece. Okay, you can have your little Guardians movie, but no. We own the rights, so fuck off.
Oh, did he really not want crossovers?
He didn't want crossovers. He wanted them standalone movies, as far as I know. But yeah, it's not going to happen. I mean, again, 10 years culmination. Like, no. Every character that's ever been in a Marvel movie, a Marvel comic movie, is going to be in this. Jane, fucking everybody, even fucking Gwyneth Paltrow. Tony Stark's love interest. I forgot her damn name but she's gonna be in it.
Pepper Potts. Yes, she was in
Pepper.
Spider-Man,
yeah.
So I mean, I believe it.
Oh, thanks, Dick.
Like, you didn't see Spider-Man?
I haven't seen it
what
yet.
What the fuck, man? You don't get to be on this podcast without seeing Spider-Man. Like, dude, it's been weeks now. You gave me your reasons.
It's been 2 weeks. Whatever.
It's been weeks. That's still plural. Like, come on, man. Come on, fix yourself, dog. Like, what are you doing?
You know how many movies I gotta see? I gotta see Baby Driver. I gotta see Spider-Man. I gotta
No,
see
no.
War
Okay, you
Planet.
have to see
I gotta
Spider-Man. That's it. That's it. That's it. Like, why? You can't be talking about this shit the way you do. Come on, man.
I am pretty disappointed I haven't seen it yet. But I have.
I'm shocked and appalled. This is what happens when you don't have me, like, spearheading, like, these epic movie trips like I used to. They're gone, but I just take my family now. Like, everybody who I used to take, like, who was a part of the core, most of them move away. So, like, now I just kind of take my mom and my sister, or I just won't go or some shit.
But you best believe we're gonna see fucking Infinity War. There's no question about it.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know where you're gonna be, and I know I ain't gonna be here. So like I don't think we're gonna.
Oh no.
Like, I don't know if I want to take a plane trip. If the plane trip's on you, then I'm down to see it. You know, like.
Maybe. I mean, I want to do that Marvel marathon. So I still need to podcast that.
Oh, I mean, I definitely, especially when you told me right now the Ultron image of everybody dying. I mean, it would be cool to see some of that stuff, but man, that's a lot of time, dude. That's a lot of time.
Oh no, I know. I mean, but still, like I'm gonna when Stranger Things comes back, I'm gonna take the day off of work and watch it. And just watch the entire thing.
This is my problem. Like, how come you haven't taken a day off to watch Spider-Man? It's the problem right here, dude. What are you doing?
I'm working, dick.
You got nighttime, dude. The minute 5 p.m. comes out, you should be at Spider-Man, dude. Come on.
I've just been staying in mostly, so
Spider-Man though.
I'm gonna this week. Either tomorrow or Thursday, I'm gonna see it. Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm gonna be busy.
I might see this Dunkirk. Still debating.
Another movie I need to see. I heard that's amazing. I mean, like, there's too many good movies coming out right now.
I just want to see it cause I'm a Nolan fanboy. So like the subject matter interests me not too much, but I just like Nolan. So we'll see.
No, I heard it's great. I mean, it's like it's not a.
I don't want it to suck. I mean, like I'm just saying. Like I saw the trailer, and nothing in there necessarily made me to watch it because I'm not British and I'm not attached to that war or story. But I was like, all right, Nolan's there, I'm there. That's it. That's it. Like I'm probably gonna watch his whole filmography. Like because he's made good enough movies at this point that he won me over. You know, so.
That was definitely not like some mind-melting movie like Inception or anything like that. So it's just a historical tale on it. Yeah.
So Chris Nolan made it. The other Nolan was not there. Is that what you're telling me?
Correct. Not Jonathan Nolan.
Does he really have nothing to do with this at all? The second
Nolan? I don't think Jonathan Nolan does. At least this is all Chris's movie. That's
crazy. Oh, now I'm scared now. I'm used to them both being together.
I mean, it's not like it's not some original story or anything like that. It's just like an event and them
gelling. Yeah, for sure.
That's it.
Oh, is he gonna write Memento? Because I heard Memento is gonna be remade. So, no, he's just credited as original screenplay so far. Okay.
Hope he's not remade. Jesus.
No, it is because he doesn't own the rights. Someone else, some company bought that company. And they're like, well, Memento did so good, we should totally remake it. So, yeah. So, no, it's happening. Unless it gets canceled, it's happening. So get ready to cry. But
I don't know, the Raid remake got canceled, so who knows?
Maybe, but I don't think someone purchased the whole company for the Raid.
We live in a crazy society, man. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. There is only Chris Nolan here, so we'll see. We'll see which Nolan is winning me over when I see this. We'll see.
Well, probably not because Jonathan Nolan's focusing on Westworld.
Yeah, because he fell into this TV gap, man. J.J. Abrams sucked him in with that other shit, person of interest and stuff, right?
Exactly, yeah. He did that, and on to Westworld. And Westworld is pretty much the HBO's.
I've seen it. I just
you see? Okay,
don't know if I want to see more. Like, I felt like some things end fine, and it's just like now we're just doing it, to do it. Like, plus, I think a big reason that I liked it, I really loved Anthony Hopkins in that show. He was fucking amazing. A lot of the good scenes there with him. I don't remember actor's name. So Black Man with the stash. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Bernard.
Yeah, Bernard. White guy who's usually bad in most things.
Man in Black.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, so I mean, like, it was a lot of good scenes, but I just don't know if we need to keep that going. But we'll see. When it comes out, I'll decide. But
I mean, it's a great show. It's pretty much HBO's next Game of Thrones.
oh, you think it's gonna be that long? Like what?
No, that's what they're focusing on. They're gonna move it to Game of Thrones
Didn't
time
that
slot.
show like almost not get made and something? like and now it's like the Game of Thrones and some. That's crazy.
What? I mean, it got huge reviews. I mean, it's
Oh, actually,
really
no, I read it. I think I worded that wrong. It wasn't successful on episode 1, but as the reviews and good word of mouth kept going, they kept growing. That's what it was. So,
what Westworld.
yeah, like it was a
Sounds
grower.
about right.
It didn't start high. You know what I mean? I don't mean in the quality. I just meant in the numbers. You know, of people watching it and stuff.
I guess yeah, it's a slow burn,
Yeah.
but I mean, they have an amazing cast. It's an incredible original storyline, focusing on what makes life artificial or whatnot. So
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was cool. I don't know. You know, trying to be nice here. Trying to be nice.
trying to be positive.
Yeah, it was cool. But let's see, you got anything else on this Infinity War stuff?
Just I want to see it like really bad.
I'm looking at this poster, man. This poster is it's pretty cool. It has,
Poster is sick, man. Fucking Captain with the beard.
why is Scarlet blonde or silver or like,
Or what?
like her hair is like silver or blonde instead of red now. Well, her hair color is like blonde, like right now if you see it in the poster. It looks hilarious because it looks like awesome Photoshop. Just people like not interacting with each other at all, just standing there. Who are the people below Thanos? The children of Thanos or something, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he just has this face, man. Like of
I mean, I love how
happiness.
they improved on his image overall. I mean, like in the first couple ones, he still had the crown. Like when he's obviously on his chair, since that's all he does.
Well, in
He
the
has the
first one,
crown,
it
and
was
in this one, he
CGI,
just.
and then
The
once
what?
Brolin came in, yeah.
Yeah, they morphed him more into his face.
Why is he in a tank top? Is it because it's hood time and he ain't playing games no more? He ain't got time for these long sleeves? Like, what's that about?
I mean, in the trailer, you only see him on that planet, and that's it. I mean, technically, in the trailer, he only has how many scenes?
Well, I'm just
2,
saying, all
3?
these pictures, man, my man's in a tank top flexing. So I'm just saying, like, what's going on here? Like, what happened to your clothes, yo? like, I don't know. Is this the new Thanos? You gotta show those guns, you know?
It's Thanos CrossFit, okay.
Oh, that's how you get that market. Always be marketing.
Gotta get that Austin market. Yeah, it's Thanos CrossFit. So,
Oh man, what about all right? So I think we got that. Thoughts on other things on Comic-Con? I think the Just Door trailer, even though we kind of mentioned it, Just Door trailer alone.
oh, I loved it. I love the direction that they're going with Thor. I mean, the fact that it's brighter, it's more colorful. The jokes are witty, but they're not like stupid rehashing of pop culture references or anything like that. I mean, I love the direction. They took a page out of Guardians of the Galaxy, pretty much. But like a little different because it's not. It's retro, but it's not so much. It's just still technically using more of a modern flair. Like Guardians was like very like, let's go for like the 70s, 80s flair and use a bunch of songs from that era.
This soundtrack sounded like Daft Punk is doing Tron again. That's
Exactly, yeah. I mean, some of the scenes in that trailer were epic, like with Hela going against like I don't know who was coming from the clouds going into Hela.
Mm.
Like so many like biblical type moments in that trailer.
I liked it a lot. I think like the Spider-Man trailer, I feel like this one told me the story, which is a little like, I would have loved to not known, but it's nothing major. But I feel like this one set it up and like, all right, like the original teaser is like, oh shit, it's kind of building up to like maybe Thor fights Hulk at the end, you know? But now this one is like, all right, all that shit's gonna happen in the beginning, like because we got to team up probably to stop Helena, you know?
Yeah.
So, and it'll probably be like everybody teaming up, like even some of the bad guys. So,
I mean, I guess they want to kind of set the record straight and don't get any type of confusion with the story. They want people to think like, that's gonna happen here and here and there. Like, no, this is exactly how it's gonna go down because we're all leading up to Infinity Wars. I think they're like figuring it out. Like, just do the trailer as basic as fuck. Like, once that official Black Panther trailer comes out too, like, let's just do it straightforward. Know where we're going. You already have an idea how it's gonna end, but we're all pushing it into May of next year.
That's the modern trailer, man. You already have an idea of where it's gonna end. That's unfortunately.
At least with Marvel, I kind of give them like a benefit of the doubt or like a little bit of slack knowing what they're going into.
Well, all comic book movies, I mean, you know, what do you think's gonna happen? You know, like all heroes' journey stuff. You know, like so. I mean, like at the end of the day, you always kind of know anyway. But yeah, so
no complaints here. And even that Defenders trailer was sick.
Oh, okay. Good you mentioned that because I wasn't gonna go there yet. Was it? Like, tell me why. Tell me why.
That was the response. Like, was it really?
Yeah, because like convince me that was good. Because I don't know if Iron Fist like woke me up from my Inception dream or my Matrix dream. Because now I see Netflix stuff and I'm like, that shit look like ass. You know, like so.
Spoiled attitude.
Tell me, maybe like because like what I tell people like. I know you never watched the CW shows, but I'm like, look, man, Flash season 1 kind of rose the bar, but once everybody stepped up, well, now their show sucks too. You know what I mean? Like, because nothing's different. Like, everybody's doing it. So, yeah, obviously stuff is better now, and everybody got better. But to me, it's like, man, if I don't see this progression, then I'm like, I lose interest again, you know? So, obviously, Daredevil 1 was great because nothing like that was there. But now, the more we got of it, the more I'm like, all right, been there, done that. I'm like, man, you know, I know you guys got like over 90 hours of television, but so far you have a combined grand total of 2 bad guys, in my opinion. Kingpin, Kilgrave, and one of those is dead. So it's like one of those, the other guy's in jail and the other one's dead. I'm like, this ain't too fun right now. Like, come on, like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm serious. When we're trying to talk about quality stuff, stop bringing up CW, okay? Like. I'm trying to have a conversation with you about actual shit, and here you go.
At the time, some of those things were made, dude. Those were, no one was doing that stuff on TV, like for comic books. So they were pushing stuff in their own little corny, cheesy way, you know? Like, they've done stuff for Flash that's going to make the DC movies have to step up their thing, you know? Because those movies aren't even trying some of this shit, you know? Like... I don't want to change it yet because I still want to talk about Defenders. But now they announced, for Flash that movie is gonna be called Flashpoint now, which is totally different than what it was originally announced.
I'm unfamiliar with that, but isn't the whole point of Flashpoint technically like a dream sequence where everything didn't happen?
Yeah, so alternate universe. So like he saves his mom because like if you could time travel and do whatever you want, well, why wouldn't you save your mom? You know. But by saving his mom, he never becomes the Flash. And so it becomes butterfly effect. By never becoming the Flash, he doesn't affect all these other things. So things go haywire. And then in the end, Aquaman and Wonder Woman start this retarded ass war over like banging each other and cheating on his wife. And like it's kind of like ridiculous. Wonder Woman kills Aquaman's wife. He's like, what? You know, like it's disrespect. You know, like can't be chopping heads, you know? And then you get a bunch of other like fun shit. Bruce Wayne, instead of Batman, his parents die and Bruce Wayne dies. So that drives Thomas to insanity to become Batman, and it drives the girl to become the Joker instead, you know? That's why a lot of people were like, yo, they gonna do Flashpoint? Does that mean Negan becomes Batman and Lauren from Walking Dead becomes Joker? Because that would be ill. But who knows if they're gonna man up and do that. But that's what people were already talking about this weekend when they announced that, were those two actors being Batman and Joker, you know? But yeah, it's just a lot of alternate world shit. Wonder Woman.
I mean, nobody's gonna want that. I mean,
Yes, I do. What the fuck you talking about? That story
I don't
is
want
like a
fucking
cool ass
alternate
story.
reality
That
in a
story.
fucking movie that everything was pointless before. Fuck that, man.
Yes,
We don't
because
live in
you
that type
see
of
a bunch
society.
of cool shit that so far a lot of DC movies don't necessarily have. You know, you get to see. I mean, you see like Thomas Wayne. One of the things that made him cool is he was Batman with guns. Now, for whatever reason, Batfleck is already the Punisher, but you know, had they not done that already, like that would have been something cool to see. You know, Batman with guns. You know, and he drinks a lot. You know, um, yeah, the Captain Code is like kind of he's always flirted on being a good guy, the bad guy with an honor code, but yeah, like he's a hero, you know, like it's all kind of alternate world shit. And the thing that would be cool is like you can wrap that up in one movie so that you could do extreme shit, like making all the Batman and Joker and like you could do all the crap that would involve a lot of crossover, but since it ends in that movie, you don't have to involve any of the other movies. And it would be one of the few things that the TV show did prophetically, because they tried Flashpoint and it sucked ass because they did it in one episode instead of it having been like, instead of exploring the possibilities of what that could be, which hopefully the movie could be. So, but nah, it sounds cool, dude. It's real cool. Like the guy who's in charge of, or the one of the masters of DC Marvel or DC movie universe is he wrote that himself, Jeff Johns. So
Oh shit.
I think that's like one of his last things before he has to bounce to movie land. He started Rebirth, and then the movie people were like, "Yo, save us from Zack Snyder." And I know it's not PC to make fun of Zack right now because of reasons, but yeah, like, but no, like yeah. So hopefully that doesn't suck. But Defenders, tell me why that isn't why it's good. Tell me why, like.
It just looks great. I mean, it looks like they have great chemistry together.
I mean, Iron Fist look
Yeah,
like
some
dog
of
shit
the
still. I think what we established yesterday when we talked about this was like what you just said. The chemistry is probably gonna be great, of course. Like watching them interact with each other, talk shit to each other, will probably be fun. Will any of the action be good? I don't know. And even that, it's never been a problem with Daredevil, but some of the other shows have been a problem. Um, like Iron Fist again. Will he be useful like Iron Fist? Because so far he has 13 episodes and not being useful. How about this bad guy? Like I love Ripley, but where is she in the comic books? Like who is this? You know, like why is she here and not someone cool? You know, um, why is the Hand again involved? Like the Hand was so cool when it was proposed, but now they're just responsible for all the boring parts of Netflix shows. Um, yeah, the Hand is like you know like the story of the Ninja Turtles, right?
Yeah.
So like how they were making fun of Daredevil and Sirius stuff and Frank Miller stuff. So every time I see the Hand, all I see is Ninja Turtle shit, yo. Like when they showed up in Punisherville, in the Punisher Daredevil season stuff. I mean, like it really started to feel like, okay, you got the Hand, you got the Foot Clan, right? And they're doing all this underground network and stuff. But when they showed up in Iron Fist, you haven't seen it, right? Iron Fist, right?
Thankfully, no.
Yeah. Yo, it really felt like Turtles Part 1 because, like, what I like to jokingly call what happened with the Hand in Iron Fist is they're what I like to call as a joke, the right hand, quote unquote, you know, because they're the good hand, you know, at least that's how they market themselves. So it's another sector of the Hand, but they're the good ones. And what do? They take children off the streets and they kind of convert them into their ways. And I was like, yo, this sounds like the Foot Clan, yo. And I know the Foot Clan came after the Hand, But in pop culture, they were introduced first. So all I see is Shredder milking these teenagers, and then I see Iron Fist doing that too. And then there's no charismatic bad guy to back it up. They had this random dude with a beard who may or may not be in the comics. If he is, man, that comic guy is rolling over his grave. It's no good. It's just the hand sucks balls, dude. Like, it's very boring. Like, their best leader right now was the Japanese guy who died, Nobu. That was the most interesting the hand thing has presented. He was Red Ninja in season 1, and he was kind of an alright leader in season 2. Everything else is ass, though. Oh my gosh, this ass. I like Madame Zhao or whatever her name is, but she's an actor. She's not gonna fight. See, so all her scenes are great because she talks shit like she's somebody, even though she's just an old lady. But again, like, where's the thing? Where's the awesome bad? Like why are we have these 4 heroes teaming up to fight random ninjas? You know, like, give me some badass motherfucker, man. Like some comic book person, dude. That's all I'm saying. I don't like comic shows about not comics. That's why Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is ass to me. That's why gosh, what's his other show? The Gifted. Oh my gosh, you know, like, that's about to come out. I don't know if you saw that trailer, you know? Like, or Legion.
I didn't see The Gifted now.
Or Legion. Like, all these shows that are like, hey man, we're gonna do an X-Men show. Guess who's not gonna be in it? The X-Men. Like, well, why am I here? Like, why am I? Like, what the fuck, dude? I read something yesterday that was like, Ripley might be a female version of a person who is in the comic books, like Alexander Bont, and I guess he's the original Kingpin of the streets. You know, before Kingpin comes, he's the first. He's the first Kingpin of Hell's Kitchen. So, I mean, if that's what they're doing, then I guess he is from the comic books. But I'm like, Kingpins don't be having power, dog. Like, I need somebody, like, so, because, like, what is that? Like, who's going to be the final fight scene in the Defenders? Like, can't be Elektra, right? Like, she's there, and they're probably going to encounter her a lot. Or so, like, I don't know.
I mean, even in, like, the trailers kind of showed Daredevil already going up to Elektra and like, oh my god, what happened to you, and blah blah. So I don't know how that's going to play out.
So that can't be 13 episodes of that, though, right? Like, that
I mean,
wrap itself up.
Happens like midway, so there has to be another big bad in the show.
I just hope it's someone cool, like someone who can fight. Because Iron Fist had no bad guy. Like, it had Daddy, and he had no powers, so that's not an interesting fight, you know? Like,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I hope it's just not Sigourney Weaver being like, I guess I'm going to jail. Like, come on, that's whack, dude. Like, she better, I need something. Like, she better be in control of, like, I don't know, some shit. Something like, man. Like, I was so excited when that shit first got announced, like, before. And then I saw Iron Fist. It just like, crushed the dream. It just, like, I'm still recovering from that, yo. So, I don't know. I hope it don't suck. I don't want it to suck. I'm just saying, like, I just see nothing in there to make me care, like, right now. So, let alone the fact that you still got Iron Fist not wearing a costume. The original trailer shows Daredevil not wearing a costume and looking more like Iron Fist than Iron Fist himself. So there was a lot of like, yo, what is going on right now? Like, why are they? It reminds me of Nolan Batman, where it's like, these are the real.
What do you mean Daredevil was wearing a costume?
Yeah, in this trailer, but in the original one. He's over here looking like Iron Fist with the eye mask, you know? And even in this trailer, in the first half, when they're in the office building, they're all in clothes. And Daredevil wears a thing over his head. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. So in the original trailer, the one came out like a month or so ago, that you only see that sector. So I was like, yo, what is going on here? Like, where's all the hero stuff going? Like, it's just turning into this, we're the real people, we're the realistic stuff, you know? So, I don't know. And Iron Fist still won't wear a costume, which is like fucking dog shit.
I think it has to, they're going to come out, like, they're going to have some type of costumes at the end of it or something to lead up to it. I don't think they're going to show it, at least. I think that's going to be the big reveal. I mean, they never showed the costume for Daredevil in the first season in the trailers now. They kind of kept that hidden until he actually was fully dressed up at the last episode.
Yeah, he got it in episode 13. And even the Black Daredevil thing comes from the comics anyway. So, I mean, like, he had that too in a certain story and stuff like that. Or a tribute to the 1980 Hulk the Hulk movie where the Hulk's in jail and Matt Murdock plays his lawyer and stuff. He was wearing Black Daredevil in that too, so it's kind of like a tribute to that. But it's still like a costume. Like Iron Fist still ain't wearing shit, dude. Like, let alone the fact he got no power. I think he's the mistake, dude. He shouldn't be here. Because if you want to do this, we got no power, realistic shit. Iron Fist, he shouldn't be here, dude. Because he should probably be bopping all these people by himself. You know what I mean? So I don't know. He's fucking this up right now for me, Iron Fist.
Hold out hope, man. Hold out hope.
I need a costume. I need the guy who supposedly has chi. I need him to be able to use chi and not be like, my chi is blocked. That's fucking bullshit. I ain't watching 13 hours of TV to watch a man with no chi. That's just fucking stupid, dude. Like, I can go look at myself in the mirror if that's what I want to see. You know, like, come on, man. So, yeah, I don't know. Other cool stuff? like, not on that, but I just mean on other Comic-Con stuff that you might have got excited over.
Sure, well, obviously Stranger Things, but that's a whole different story. So,
Yeah, I haven't seen
I can't discuss that with you.
Yeah, because
so.
I haven't seen it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So, one day. Did you watch? I didn't watch it either because I haven't even seen Walking Dead. Did you watch Walking Dead trailer?
I did.
Good, bad. Like I saw it described on a website about a time jump, and I was like, "They time traveling now? What's going on?"
There is a time jump in the comics that they can't necessarily do. After they fight Negan, I believe.
Yeah. Is that done already?
Yeah. They're getting close enough to the comics now.
No, but I mean, did they beat Negan this season, or is that going to drag out to more than one season?
No, it's coming out this next season. The 8th season will be where they fight Negan and whatnot. But
Negan, goodness.
But there's like a 3-4 year jump after that and further into their lives, which I think at the end of the trailer it shows like Rick with gray, a huge beard, all gray and whatnot, in a bed, and it looks like, did they do the time jump? Are they doing the time jump?
Yeah.
It feels like they are, but I have no clue. I only watched like the first episode and the last one. Nothing else matters in between.
Oh, that's damn, really? So the episode I saw of you at the bar, and then you just the last, and you just skipped the rest?
Yeah, I did not need to follow up the entire show at all. I mean, it's easy. The plot lines are extremely easy to figure out. None of the individual episodes are really strong enough to care about. Damn. Don't give a fuck about any of the characters. Like, I mean, there's no reason, nothing at all.
Damn, this show must have lost a lot of respect for you, because I know the way you appreciate media, and that's not the Danny I know. Danny I know is gonna hang up from this call and go watch Buffy. You know,
I'm gonna go watch Twin Peaks right now.
My bad. Yeah, you gotta catch up. You know, I got it. My bad. Forgot that stuff.
Of course.
Yeah, but yeah, come on, damn. So Walking Dead is ass. I get it. All right. Anything else that I could maybe discuss with you from Comic-Con?
Just I'm gonna be there next year for sure. I mean, like, fuck, man, I just hate seeing the trailers and seeing everything. Like, man, I need to be at Comic-Con at least once. And like, yeah, I obviously told you why I couldn't go for the past few years. I was like, I just go next year. Just go next year. Do that Game of Thrones panel for the last year. Go in that fandom and whatnot that you experience, and I haven't.
It feels amazing just being there. I didn't even know no one there. I kind of actually did, but for the most part, I didn't know no one there, and it's just cool being there, dude. It's fun.
I know. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna dress like Quell Man from Doug, but the only Quell Man there, because every time I see costumes, they're like all these Harley Quinns or all these extremely well done costumes.
Last year with Suicide Squad, everyone was Harley Quinn there. It was ridiculous, because it was just right. I don't know if it had come out yet or was about to. But, yeah, you know it. It was Harley everywhere. It was insane. It was nice, too, but it was insane. So, here, let me throw out random ones, and then you'll shit on them because you don't like DC. Justice League trailer.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I feel like that's it right there. I forgot about those 4 minutes because Infinity War happened.
It's a 4-minute fucking trailer. That was so ridiculous, man. Like, that movie better be 4 fucking hours because I just saw 4.5 minutes of it. Like, Christ.
What do you think?
I mean, it looks good. It just looks so much CGI in there. I mean, it's hard to like.
I mean, come
I
on,
don't want
Infinity
to.
War trailer. Come on, it's CGI too. Let's be. Come on.
It's true, but
I definitely, like I was telling you, Ready Player One. There's something about that dark color scheme though that turns me off. Like the Infinity War looks bright. That shit does not. You know, that shit looks dark, and that darkness tone like makes it just appear like computers. You know, and that shit is a turnoff. You know.
yeah, yeah. I just think like when like in the Justice League trailer when it showed Aquaman knocking, I forgot what the demon freaking flies are.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, it going through the building and coming out, just like it just I just couldn't buy into it too much, like because I just didn't. I don't know because when I see Avengers and I see how well they do their CGI, like one major thing was when in Age of Ultron when Hawk was fighting Hawkbuster and going through the field or something like that, and it was going crazy, and just the way it looked, it felt like Hawk was really there. It felt like this was actually you could be out there and you could see fucking this mad green monster running through the field. But in Justice League, it just feels like I cannot imagine this whatsoever. It just feels way too cartoony for me, and I know no pun intended, but it just feels just too much comic book movie for me.
No, I want it to be comic booky, but I mean, I be looking at them shits, and sometimes I wonder what the fuck you guys doing though. Like Steppenwolf is the guy with the sword, the armor
Yeah.
creature thing, I guess, which is the main bad guy. And I look at him and I'm like, if you Google Steppenwolf, it looks like a man in armor. And I'm like, I look at that doesn't look like a man at all. It looks like something with a sword. It looks like, and I know you didn't see Wonder Woman. It looks like the bad guy of Wonder Woman, Ares, but now he has a sword. So I'm like, dude, this looks, because of the color scheme, this looks exactly the same. Like, and so I don't know, man. Like, I hope it's good. It looks good. I got excited watching it, but I was wondering, like, yo, so a lot of these, we're starting to tease the idea of getting some cool bad guys. I know people who are DC hardcore people might be like, oh shit, Steppenwolf's getting a movie. But me, I was like, who? Like the metal band from the 80s? Like what? I was like, why is he getting a movie? Like,
We got Steppenwolf? What?
yeah, like it was the one band that didn't blow up, in the 80s. like Steppenwolf is like giving a movie to one of Thanos' children, like that's what just happened right here, like I'm just saying, like you could have gave it to someone who people care about, like I don't know, like fucking guy in armor and sword, like fuck, man. Like why do I get 2 hours of that guy? But it looked cool, like I love him like in the Wonder Woman areas and stuff, so I don't know. I hope it don't suck. That's my main thing, just because they've always had good trailers, but I don't believe.
I mean, I like that they're moving away from the template of what they're trying to do. It just like it's interesting seeing the two companies and how far they are moving apart their color contrast, at least where you see Marvel Comics going more brighter and it's working for them. Obviously, with how well the Thor trailer is being received and how well Guardians was being accepted and whatnot. And then you see Justice League going the complete opposite of being going darker and whatnot. I mean, it's good that Justice League did that because it pushed Marvel to being brighter, being much more beautiful.
But let's not get twisted though. They're not failing either because even when they bomb, they still make money. So, like,
yeah, of course. But the difference is one of them is more respected than the others.
But it depends who you're talking about, because I know what you mean, but you find these people and they like, man, those Marvel movies are stupid and funny. DC got the real ones, Like,
I've seen the comments, like especially when like some Justice League thing comes out. It was like, oh, this is so much better than Marvel movies because Marvel movies are so cliche, and they're so blah blah. Like, dude, like yeah, it's like really like these comics, like you Justice League fanboys are trying so hard, and all I have to say is, dude, Martha. Martha, man. Like really, like that.
Bars.
There's no comparison with those. Your whole basis of the entire fight in your biggest movie was that he had the same mom as the other guy. That was it. That
And
was it. You
my,
know,
if you want me, I don't even, because I can do a whole episode on why that movie sucked. But that that was a cop out. Not only was that moment a cop out, but then like the cop out was that movie wasn't the fight. That fight wasn't the movie. I'm sorry. Versus you had Civil War, and it was like, nope, Captain America, Iron Man, they fighting. Like we're not.
that was literally the
Yes.
last fight. Yeah, that was it.
Of all the superhero stuff we had last year, they were like, I think the only one that didn't cop out at the end and had a bad guy. Yeah, they had Baron Zemo, but he didn't be like, ha, y'all should all team up. He was just like, haha, yeah, y'all fucking, y'all dudes is bitches, yo, fuck you guys, and then they actually still fought.
Yeah, if you think about the entire Civil War movie, they never fought anybody else
That was great.
besides
That was
each
great.
other.
That was great. No other thing did it last year. Like, because there was a lot of superhero on superhero action last year. Obviously, Batman and Superman. I know you don't watch the animated stuff, but actually, some of DC's and even beats a lot of Marvel movies. Some of the best stories are on the DC animations. But they had Teen Titans versus Justice League. That had a cop out with a bad guy. Punisher. Had Punisher, Daredevil, but then we got the hand in Elektra, unfortunately. So they were the only ones, man. Civil War was the only ones that did it for real. It was awesome. But Aquaman footage got shown too. Did you read or see any of that stuff?
I didn't get to check it. I saw his entrance.
I'm gonna try to check the streamable, see if they have one. But it's pretty much Ocean Master. Had an army. The end. That was really it. And real quick, you talking about darkness? Did you see the little boy who asked the panel, where's Superman? And Aquaman jumped and he was like, he's dead, son. He was mad aggressive, like a 5-year-old child. It's like he was mad aggressive. He's dead, son. I'm sorry, man, but you ain't actually dead. You didn't see that movie, son. He's dead. And Wonder Woman had to calm that down. Like, if you like Superman, you will be very happy with this movie. All right. And I was like, Aquaman's a nut. Yo, he broke like his chair and all the chairs. That actor, man, he broke all. Once they showed the trailer, he broke like all the fucking chairs, and they had to give him a new one because he was sitting on the floor. That dude's a nut. That dude's a nut. Like, can't allow that man in public, yo. But yeah, no, man, yo, the Wonder Woman love is strong, man. Like I feel like she's carrying like all their hopes right now, like into that Justice League trailer.
I mean, when does that movie even come out again?
What, Wonder Woman 2?
No.
Oh, they both
League.
come out in November. Thor and Justice League. It's gonna be a crazy month. I know. Here, these will be small hits because there's like not a lot to do. Todd McFarlane confirmed Spawn for the 800th time. There's nothing to show but yeah, he keeps saying like I'm making this movie, so that's the thing.
I mean, it depends. I mean, some show creators, at least like Frank Miller had with The Spirit, it doesn't work so well when they have full control over the project because they really don't know how to actually adapt the movie into an actual movie. I mean, that's why they're adaptations, because you have movie runners who actually know what works and what doesn't work, and if it doesn't work, or if they don't know, it looks like a fucking piece of shit on screen where nothing makes sense. Excuse me. But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, a hard rated R Spawn movie. I mean, I still love the first one, and I hate how much shit it gets. I mean, I loved it. I mean, I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever.
Yeah, at the time, I mean, I think I liked it too. But yeah, it does get made fun a lot, and I like the guy who played Spawn as well. I will say the only thing that scares me about every time he brings it up, he keeps saying like it's not gonna be like what you think. It's a horror story, and I'm like, I have no idea what that means. Because I just know I want to see Spawn in it. And I feel like I hear him describe it, and I'm like, it sounds like you're making a movie called Spawn, but there's no Spawn in it. That sounds like a horror story to me. But, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if that even ever gets made. Because, like I said, I feel like he just comes out. Every time there's a movie, I feel like he comes out like every, the day after, and like, I'm making a movie too one day, and that's it, you know. Is that it? Oh, Doctor Doom, solo movie, Fox. Thoughts?
Oh, it's gonna be so terrible.
But we get to keep the rights for 3 more years, so we did it, guys. We did it.
I mean, whatever, you would like Legion, I guess, but still, like, what? Why? Why would he? What is he? Why does he need a solo movie? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I like seeing what's coming out of the Venom camp, knowing that Carnage is going to be involved, and they're going to make it more Carpenter Cronenberg as the Venom costume and whatnot. Like, I enjoy seeing what's coming out of that, but like Doom, like what? Who wanted a Doom movie? Like, who was like in the back, like, yeah, we're gonna make a Doctor Doom movie, man? Like, totally, that would sell, man. You saw how well he did at Fantastic Four.
I know who wanted it. Look, they were like, look, we only own so many characters. What we got? That was it. The only thing I think I can imagine in this movie is that it have to take, maybe his face gets messed up. I don't know if that means they show the Fantastic Four or not, but his face gets messed up. And maybe he goes to the Valeria or whatever he's from. Though that little yeah. And then he gets to train. He befriends those people, becomes king or whatever the hell. Maybe some bad thing happens there, and he has to save those people. That way you can make him look good, even though he's not. You know, like that's the only thing I can think for that movie. I have no idea though. Let me see. I'm trying to avoid the TV stuff for now. Was that it? Was that it for movies? All right, so here, quick funny TV stuff, one-liners, because I know you don't even watch most of this shit. Krypton, they showed like a 30-second trailer for that TV show.
What the hell was that?
Do you know what that is?
No.
Yeah, I'm just telling you stuff for reactions, just to get like quick reactions from you. Krypton is a show about the planet Krypton, obviously, but before it blows up, so there's no Superman at all. Sounds Sci-Fi Channel. This doesn't sound like a winner to you?
God, next question, man. Jesus.
Doomsday and Brainiac might appear somehow. But again, what it reminds me of is like, you know how Star Wars 1, 2, and 3 was a lot of politicians and stuff? Like, you know, the episode 1, 2s, and 3s? A lot of senator stuff. I expect that. That's what I think Krypton is going to be like. It's a trailer for Gotham Season 4, which I did not see at all. Here, David Ayer kind of shit on Suicide Squad in order to be like, Bright is a good movie. Did you see that trailer yet, Bright?
I did see it. It looks interesting.
Straight Outta Compton with elves? Bad Boys 3 with elves?
Pretty much, yeah.
I just found that funny because I was like, but wait, you still work for DC. Like, why are you because he's doing the Gotham City Sirens movie whenever that comes out.
They're just trying to say they're more constrained or constrained, or I think that's the word, or restrained when they're doing the movie that they couldn't really go all out because they went at PG-13 and whatnot, while Netflix is like giving them more leeway to do what they want.
Yeah, I get it.
But I don't know. I don't know. I haven't read the actual original book, so I'm not sure.
Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, the rest is just TV show shit. It's just to make fun of stuff. But yeah, man, I guess that's it.
Well, it's definitely a successful podcast. So
I said success. Like DJ Khaled, like, yo, you just did the best one ever.
People gonna look back at this podcast and thinking like, yeah, that's where it all started.
Yo, the best part of your career was booking me. That's what you just said. Even though you made the phone call.
Last time I checked, my last name's greatest first name ever. So I'm just saying, wait,
fuck.
That was the other way around. So,
all right, final words on anything.
I will have a lot more words once the HD version of Infinity Wars comes out tomorrow.
Damn, it's like 4. Oh, you talking about the trailer? I thought you meant the movie. I was like, that's gonna be like 4 years from now.
Well, podcast in about 8 months.
Okay.
So.
All right, dude. Bake that chicken. Smoke that turkey.
Bacon, chicken babies.
Yeah.